Okay. Let's see. Where are my train tracks? Where did they go? They are right here. Put that in. Yeah, that'll do. So now I want to bring this all the way up here. Bring that like right there. Ooh, I don't like that. No! That's not what I meant to do. Fill this back in. Yeah, just like that. I'd be real happy if anyone tunes into my stream. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick these bad boys back up. And let's also turn my magnet back on so that always picks up everything I need. And let's see how I can do this. If I put this all the way up here, like right here, and then I press tab. Ooh, that doesn't seem to work how I wanted that to. So let's go back here and delete a few of those. Sneak click to reset. Okay. So let's see now how the angle is. That is a better angle, but also a little steeper than I would want. I think. That looks so bad. That looks horrible. Okay, let's just see what happens if I then take this and put this up here. Is it going to do the same thing? It is. So how do I do that? Okay, that's not as bad. It's not as straight as I would have liked, like this here. So I wonder if instead of having it right there, I place it one block above. So like I go ahead and grab some, where to go? Cobbled deep slate. I'm looking for cobbled deep slate. I don't have any cobbled deep slate. Okay, we'll just use dirt. So I wonder if I place a block here and then come back down here. I wonder how that would look. And then do that. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then what if I come up here and place this like right here? How does that look? That's more along the lines of what I want, but still not exactly. So if I go ahead and break that and then place a block there, if I go ahead and bring this all the way over here and then do that, that's still a little lumpy right there in the middle. So yeah, that is definitely not gonna work. So let me come back down here and try this once again. Try this all the way up here. All the way as high as it'll go. And then just like that. So that might be the best I can do. Yeah, that might be the best I can do. So let me actually replace all of this so I can get rid of this block here. Just get rid of that like that. And then come down here and place that in. And this will just have to be, this is just how it's going to have to be. So we will then take this and do the same thing all the way up here. Just like that. Yeah, that's just how it's going to have to be. That's okay. We will figure this out. All the way up here. Place that right there. And then up again. This time there's a skeleton in the way. Let's see, how is that looking so far? I can't really see it. Yeah, I can't really see that, so that's okay. Let's go take care of the skeleton. Come here, boy. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. And bring this all the way up again. Press that. Bring it up again. Right there. Bring that up again. Okay, and it seems that I want to bring that right there. Again, all the way up. Right there, make sure it's as smooth as it possibly can be. And then the fun part after I get this built is... that I'm going to be able to actually make a contraption that will completely fill in all of the gaps and make it look superb. To be fancy with it. Right here. And then one more. And that will call it good right there. Oh, cool. Now we got a nice... Yeah, that's pretty darn straight. That's exactly the incline that I was looking for. I don't know if it's too steep for a train in real life, but that's what I'm going with, so. It's a little lumpy, as you can see in some spots, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Ooh, there's more skeletons! Yeah, there we go, got him. Now, I want to come all the way back down here and make a contraption to actually turn this into a usable train track, because this right here is not acceptable. This would not work in real life. So that is very good to know. Move this back here. Like right there. And then we will move this again. We're going to move this a little further back here again. And right there. So there we go. That is perfect. You can see the smoke still here. Ah, it's smoky! So, now I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this. I'm thinking I want it to be like a semicircle. So if I want it, I'm thinking it definitely wants to be no shorter than this because this is a 2-block gap. So if I make it one wider, then I think we should be good. I need a brass casing, or I'm sorry, a train casing. So let me go ahead and, oops. Create a new train. Close that window and place a bogey there and a bogey, I don't know, back there. I don't think it's going to need to be that long, but that's okay. So now we need to connect it with some blocks. Some light gray concrete will work. We'll just place 6 out like that, and then we'll, I guess we want to start with the drills. So do I have any drills? Does not look like I have any drills on me. I'm not seeing any drills. So that is not a problem. Let's see, what is that? Fluid tank. Let me go see if I can find some of my different minecart contraptions. No, no. No, no. No, no, no. Nothing in there. Anything in here? Okay, power station lava, minecart contraption, 32 by 32. This is what I'm looking for because this is going to have a whole bunch of drills that I can just disassemble. I can take this, and then I also need some track. Well, some rail, I should say. And let's make sure there is tons of room here. I think this spot will do. I go ahead and place that there. Place that right there. Yeah, that is a massive drill. So we can, is there actually, there is stuff in this. Okay. So let's go ahead and fly to the top. And I'm not going to have any use for this, so let's actually just demolish everything. But also, let's get my super glue out. And why is that not allowing me to? There we go. So let's go ahead and get rid of all this. Just like so. Oh, and I got one up here. Can I get it? Yes, I can. Then I should be able to just take the rest of this down with ease. Yeah, look at that. And everything is now gone. Get rid of all this cobblestone. Take the deployers. And also get... Wow, that's a lot of super glue. You can tell that I added on to it over and over and over. Which, that's okay. We're not going to use this minecart contraption anymore. So let's go ahead and pick up the rail. Pick up the cart. And... where'd that go? 32 by 32. Yeah, we can just trash that once we get a chance. 768 drills. I think we have enough drills now. So if I come back over here and I want to make this a circle. So I got 2 wide here. So I need to make that 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can't actually put that there. So what if I placed a block here and then... Can I place that there now? I cannot. Okay, so you know what? That is actually okay. We can deal with that later. So 2, 1, 2, and then I want this to be 3 wide. So that the tunnel... Okay, so we want that to be 1 more wide. And then... how do we want this? So if we want that to be... Actually, I need another... How do I make... train controls? I want train controls and precision mechanism. So that means I just need one of these, and I need contraption controls. I believe that's what they're called. Yes, contraption controls. That is a button. I do not have a button. So, do I have any wood? I'm gonna have wood, but I didn't know if I need planks. So, there is one traction control, which I think will be enough. So let's go ahead and add these on. Actually, thinking I'll add it right there. And then if I just add some extra blocks over here for now, I can add the contraption controls right here. And I'm going to put a mechanical drill there because that's what you do. Let's see. That's sorry about that. I had a little bit of an alarm go off. Sorry, I'm just pulling up my stream so that I can make sure to see it in real time. So if I come over here and I start looking around, how long does it take for that to update? Not very long. That's perfect. So I want this to be a circle. So that's going to be... So if that's going to be stairs, I want the next one to be here. Maybe 3 tall. So that means this actually needs to go out 1 more, I think. One, two, three. And then that will definitely not be big enough. So maybe I go ahead and I actually, because I want this to be as tall as this. So how tall actually is that? So I have 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks tall. So if I do this 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and then bring it in 1, 2, 1. Oh, that's not what I wanted. 2. So that would be... Is that a little excessive? That might be a little excessive, maybe? So if I bring that in by 1 on all sides... Yeah, it might bring that in by 1. This one, boom, boom. And then that means... Get rid of that. That. Boom, and then that would be... like that. No, that needs... Well, I don't need to do that. I need... Yeah, I think that'll be a good distance. I think that'll be good. So can I break this without... I can break that. Can I break this? Can. I can. And I can. Cool. I mean, I guess the good thing is if I need to, I can always just redesign this a little bit and then run it back through again if I need to. So what I will do is get rid of 1, 2, and we go 2 up. So we have 2 stairs, and then 4, and then 2. So 2 stairs, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one would go here. 1, 2, 3, and then I just need 1 more. Like so. And then if I add that on top, oops. Just like that. And then I could even bring this in 1 more. So it's like that. But that is not centered. Why is that not centered? I don't know why that's not centered. Get rid of all of this so I can actually see what's going on. Just like so. Okay, so I messed that up pretty bad. So add one and add one. Yeah, I like that. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to, I think that's right. 3, 4, 5, and then goes up by 4, and then in 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in 1, 5. Okay, so that is the size of the hole that I'm making. So that seems like it'll be good. So if I go ahead and glue all of this together, and then just do it like this. Glue all of this together, and then from here to here, here to there, and then there to there. So now that is all glued together except for this and this, so that can go like that. So that is all glued together. So now what I need to do is I need to glue that to my train. If I go right in the middle and then glue that to this one, glue that to that, glue that to that, and then glue all of that to the train, I actually don't need any of this. So I can go ahead and add another train casing down. Oh, actually, I might need a little bit more room. So there's that, and then I can go ahead and just glue that back up. So now, once I turn that into a contraption, it should work. I guess train's a better way to say it. I don't see why this wouldn't work. No structure attached to bogey 3. Okay. So I will get rid of bogey numero 3. Throw that back there. And then I will click assemble train. So now, machine drill actions off, on. So now if I go ahead, oh, I don't have any storage on this. So I need to turn that off. And I also need to add a seat to that because I don't want to keep flying off. But let's see, is that the size that I would like? I think that is a decent size, yeah. So I gotta come over here and grab myself some wool and a slab, I think? So there is some wool. And I should have everything I need to make a seat. So there and there. Yes, a white seat. Perfect! I also need chests or something. I got chests here. That'll do. So let me fly back over here. Let me throw the seat down. Oh, after I disassemble the train. Let me throw the seat down. Let me glue that onto that. Perfect. And then this is where all the storage is going to go. So we're just going to, from here. I think that should probably do just fine. Glue that on, and then glue that to that. So everything now is taken care of. So if I go ahead and reassemble the train, I can click on that, go into first person, or I'm sorry, third person. Oh, and it would help if I actually activated the drills. Stop, stop. Activate the drills. I didn't have to get up for that. And now, yes, I am mining like a flippin' genius. Now, this is going to take a while. Now, the only question is that going to destroy my track? I don't think it will. It is not perfect. Yeah, this is going to take a while. As you see, this is not very fast. What? Who's here watching me? Leave a comment. Type something. Let me see who it is. I'm very interested. I hope this tunnel turns out to be better than, or I guess as good as I hope it is. Because if not, this is going to be very upsetting. But so far, I really like the shape. So if we just stop here. Like, I really like this shape. I think this is a nice shape. Oh, is it going by itself? It is going by itself. Cool. I don't know why it's going by itself, but it is. Now, this line here, this track here that goes all the way to the surface up here, this will be the return track to go back into my base. And then the exit, I guess, track will be going over there off of that side. So I'll have to do the same thing over there. But that's okay. Okay, so it has stopped. So let's control that, and let's keep going. It is slow, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually. I wonder if I back up, how it will look going up through here at a decent speed. We're going down, going down, going down. Alright. No, didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, I guess we're mining this part out now too. Oh, shoot. I don't want to do that because turn those off, and then can I just pick this up and move it? I can't just pick it up and move it. So if I go ahead and pick that up so I don't break it, and where did it go? Where'd it go? I'm losing it here. I am losing it here. I cannot find this. What is going on? Why can't I find it? There it is. Train station. Right there. So we want this to be... Nope. Nope. I I don't know if there's another way to do that, so I want it to be facing that way, and I will throw this right there. So now we can hop back on here. Turn that back on. And get going back on mining out the tunnel. Okay, I guess it's mining out some new blocks. What is it actually mining? Oh, it's mining out that. It didn't get it the first time. Okay, so that means I will have to go through and get... Wow, that went really fast. That does mean I'm going to have to go through here twice at least to make sure I get all of the blocks. Like, why did that not mine? I don't know why that didn't mine the first time, but that's okay. The joys of creating cool things. They take time. Let's go ahead and reverse and get this. Take a sip of my water. Whoever's watching, if you got water with you, make sure to drink some. Very important. Oh, there's a baby zombie. Yeah, I'll just run away from him. Is he still chasing me? He is. What if I... Yeah, that works. Ah, that worked. Let's go all the way back down here. And let's see if there is any other blocks that need to be mined out. We're going to travel all the way back down. And we're going to go again. Just like that, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Wow, we are moving fast. Holy shoot! Okay, I don't like the creeper. I don't like the creeper. So we're just going to push him, and we're gonna move back again. I should really get some mega torches out. Oh shoot, did I kill him? No, I did not. Yeah, I should probably go get some mega torches down. Which, I wonder if I have any on me. I don't know if I have any on me, so let's back her up and see if we can craft some. In case you don't know what a megatorch is, a megatorch just stops hostile mob spawning in a certain radius of where it's placed. So, in my case, like this right here, this is a megatorch. So, I don't have any in this backpack, because if I did, I would have had some put into my hand, and it doesn't look like I have any here. So how do I make a megatorch? I think I need diamond blocks. Oh, I need diamonds. So 3 torches, 2 logs, and 2 gold blocks. The mega torches stop hostile mob spawning in a 64 by 64 by 64 radius. So it's a very, very big area. But I am going to need to make some to make my tunnel a little safe in the meantime before I get lights and all that stuff in. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And I need some logs. So, and I need 2 gold blocks. So do I have any gold blocks? I don't have any gold blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's simple enough. Go ahead and make those gold blocks. And we'll just make one for right now, I think. I don't think I'll need any more for the time being. So let me just fly back over here. And then I'm going to fly up to where the mobs are spawning and place it down there and then run away. So they despawn. Oh, yeah, this tunnel is awesome. So I'm going to place that right there and then run away. So they all despawn and I can come back and be nice and safe. But yeah, this tunnel is exactly what I was looking for tunnel-wise. So that's perfect. And I'm so happy with this because if I was to try to do that by hand, there is absolutely no way that I would have been able to make it look that good in that uniform without it being a complete headache the entire time. So let me just run away to the furthest corner of my base, which is in here. So there we go. That should now have despawned everything. Let me go ahead and close that door back up and run back over here. Well, fly back over here. All the way. And I just realized I cannot place that mega torch there because when I come back through with the train, it's going to break it. So I need to move this down 1 block, which is fine. I will just place that or grab that with my hand and grab the mega torch and place that like right there. Yeah, that's perfect. That will do just fine. Let's go ahead and grab my contraption. And go ahead and continue doing what I'm doing. Let's see again if I need to, if there's any more blocks that it needs to break. There is. We really are moving. Holy crap. Now, I have a long way to go still. So this is going to be a little painful for me, but hopefully you guys are enjoying. Whoever's here watching me, go ahead and leave a comment, a little chat, do something to let me know who you are. I would love to know. All right, we're finally starting to hit stone, so that is very good. I can't see anything because we are mining straight into that. So, well, what if... Yeah, there we go. I can see a little bit. Yeah. This is hard. All right. Oh! Okay. Shift. There we go. So we are going to control that and back her up a little bit, and we are going to apparently get kicked off again. So let's go ahead and break those. There we go. Now, this is my first time ever doing anything with trains in Minecraft in general. I've never built one that doesn't move. I've never built one that does move, except for this one and the one that I built in the last stream I did a couple days ago, which was absolutely awesome because I built that. I took a couple ideas from like reference pictures from like Mr. Beardstone and stuff, because he does a lot of trains and they always look pretty good. But I made my own, and there's going to be a little bit of lore behind the train actually, because it looks kind of like militarized or like industrial kind of. And I'm thinking that it's going to be something along the lines of like there was a war and the war is over. So the military no longer has use for these trains, and the trains are just being... Excuse me, I got hiccups. The trains are just being repurposed for civilian use. I think that'd be cool because I could build a whole like military train yard and like train factory and stuff like that, and I think it'll be pretty unique. Oh no, we're running into water. This right here is where sponges would be very useful, but I don't have any sponges, so instead of well, once I get on the other side of this water, I'm gonna go grab some sand and just fill this pit in with water, which shouldn't take too long because I do have my diamond building one, so I can just place a crap ton of blocks at the same time. So that'll be nice and easy. And then I will also check the storage to see how much we actually have and if we need to empty it or not. So let's go ahead, back her up. You can see, like, if I was to go forward right now, let's see what kind of blocks. Yeah. So we definitely have a lot of cleaning up to do before we can go ahead and start actually building the tunnel out to be exactly how I want it to be. But again, that won't take too long once I get the other train built and situated. What I should do for now is I probably should set some train tracks to the side so that I can pick this up and move it and get it out of the way while I build the other one. That way it'll be ready. Like the building area will be nice and clear. But we'll see how that all goes. All right, so let's go ahead and approach the station. Oops, wrong button. Okay. And now I need to go to my mass storage system in order to grab some sand. Which I have over 1 million sand, so that will be fine. Won't have to worry about sand anytime soon. Eventually, this is where the train is going to be coming. So if I press the map, go to the map, you can see, I'll zoom out, I'll let it all load because it hasn't loaded yet since I logged back into the world. And you can see right here, this is where my chest is, the massive chest that I built, and then this is where the my base is. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but that would come, yeah, you can see it right there. That is where it comes out of the ground, and this is where it's actually going to go in. So eventually we're going to have something along here, and then it's going to go probably over this water now and into there. So maybe something like a bridge like that, something like that. But we'll see. So let me grab some sand. I'll grab like 2,000 sand or something like that. So, which won't be too long. And okay, so let's see. I have just shy of 3,500 sand. Yeah, that should definitely be enough to fill in that little area and any other areas that I have, because that area was not the only area that I have to fill in that was like full of water. So let's go ahead. Let's grab my wand. Where'd it go? My axe. Where's my wand? Where is my wand? I'm looking for it. It looks like this, but... Oh, there it is, right here. All right. So let's go ahead and grab some sand. Let's do advanced refill into any. Let's also throw this stuff in here because I don't need it. I don't need that concrete. I don't need the super glue. The torches can go in that backpack too because there are torches in that one. We're going to do that and throw that in the offhand. What is all this slime here? I don't know. I do live in a slime chunk, so like if underneath here, this area spawns slimes very heavily, and now there's iron golems spawning down here, I guess. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, this tunnel is Perfect. I love the tunnel. Okay, so I'll need to add another mega torch down. That is okay. So like that, and then just like that. And I don't really care if I waste sand because like I said, I have so much of it, and I don't actually have to go out and mine sand. I can just make it like on demand. So let me do this so that I can get more sand in here. And then it will eventually be all covered up, so it doesn't matter again if I overuse the sand, because you will never see that it's back there anyways. And I'm going to start drowning. I am drowning. Please get me out of here. I think I want to fill in all of this. So let's get that taken care of. There's that. Okay. And then, yeah, this will be nice and simple now. And I don't know if you can notice, but my diamond building one here is actually repairing itself as I'm using it, because it does have mending. And I have experience in this backpack, which the mending enchantment, which of course is just normal vanilla Minecraft, but the backpacks are not. So they added a feature where if you have this back tank, you can have an experience pump, which will pump experience into whatever tools have mending. And then as you use the experience out of the backpack, it will then refill from the actual player itself. So as long as you have experience, your tools will never, ever break, which is fantastic for me because I do a lot of like massive buildings like this. That is not what I wanted. I do a lot of like mass buildings. So I use a lot of the building wand's features, which is actually perfect. I don't like that it keeps doing that. And also what's so nice about this building one is that, like, if you have sand anywhere in your hotbar, or in my case, since I have the refill upgrade on my backpack, all I have to do is hit the sand and it will keep redoing, like, keep using the sand. If I'm on stone, like, I don't have any stone in my inventory, but I do have stone in my backpack, which the stone is right here. It then will use stone instead. So let me just go ahead, block that up. And yeah, so that is simple enough. So let me go ahead and grab another mega torch down here. And this time I'm going to make a couple of them. I should have made a couple of them to begin with. They're always very useful with all sorts of builds, as I use Fulbright as well. So I often neglect actually lighting things up. So like if I go ahead and show you video settings, the brightness is at 1000%. I put it back to normal, like as normal as I can, like 99 right there is as close as you can get. And then we go down here, it's just pitch black. But the reason why there's no mob spawning is because of the mega torches like this guy here. So that is always fun. I don't want to do that. I can actually put that back. Oh, I need to take sand out of that, throw that back there. Throw these up here. And then, what was that? Oh, yeah, I was coming over here to make mega torches. So, 6 of those. I need 6 of those, and I'll just take a stack of gold. Okay, that would be enough. All right, so 3 mega torches. I will put the gold back because I don't need the gold anymore. Put that back in there. And then I'm going to drive the... No, I'm not gonna drive the train up there yet. I'm gonna go place the mega torches down first, and then what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? I don't know, crazy golem. So let me go back up here and place this back where, like, right over here. So I'll place this, like, right there. That will do just fine, and then, yeah, I think we'll be fine the rest of the way. I don't think we'll need to use another mega torch. The bad part about the mega torches is they don't actually emit any light. They just create a radius where I guess a square, where the um monsters can't spawn anymore, the hostile mobs. So here we go. Let's see how fast we go flying up this. Oh, we are moving. And it is going to have to get a few blocks. So like I say, I am going to have to do this time and time again in order to make sure it gets everything. But once we go through here at full speed, I will then know that all of the blocks are gotten. I also never checked the storage to see if I needed to empty it or not. So we'll see. If I start picking things up, then I'll know to turn back and go empty it out. And this is why I was saying it doesn't matter if the sand, how much sand I use and all that stuff, because I'm just breaking it anyways. And then I'm going to be placing like some kind of stairs or something along here to make it look a little better. And I'm going to use a contraption like this as well to end up placing it. So it'll be just kind of however it places it, and that's how it's going to be. Just like however this was mine, this is how it's going to be. All right, go back a little bit. We're actually going to go back a little bit to make sure to get this block there. And then we will get those. I'm not sure what it is with the train drills missing some of the blocks in like straight lines like that, but as long as we catch it in the meantime and go back and forth a few times, I don't think we're gonna have any problems. I do have to say, if you did tune into the first stream that I did 2 days ago, I was gonna do one yesterday. I ended up not feeling very well yesterday, so I ended up not streaming. But not yesterday. I'm sorry. 2 days ago on the 3rd was my first ever stream. I've done like test streams before, and they've always turned out to be really crappy. But if you were in that first stream, I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Like, I really do. I am picking items up. So how close am I to the... Can I see how close I am? Oh, I can't even... So let me... Oh, I am so close. Should I just go for it, or should I go back and empty? I think I'm just gonna go for it. But yeah, I appreciate you more than you know. This is a very interesting journey. I'm gonna start drowning. So I'm just gonna back up and go. I'm gonna go back down, empty this out, and then I'll come back up with the train and figure that out with the water. Again, I'm not sure why there's so much water, but hopefully the other side will have less water. If not, I guess we'll know exactly what to do to fix it. Keep on going back. Keep on going back. We are getting close to being all the way back out, and I guess perfect timing. We are back out now. So let me go ahead and approach the station. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to make this... Oh, no. Cool. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to disassemble the train, close the window, and I'm just going to take my axe and actually break everything. And then whatever I can't pick up in here, I actually, no, I will throw that in there and then put that there. So everything that I collect from here will end up going into this empty backpack here. So that is pretty good. Other than the few things that I already did put in my backpack, which really wasn't something I could have avoided without looking. And just like that, everything is in there. So we have quite a lot of cobblestone and deep slate, some chests, which is what I just broke. So now if I go back and place that there, I don't think that's exactly where it was. So let me go ahead and grab my super glue to make sure. Oh, it was. Okay, cool. So grab the chests and just like that, make sure that is exactly glued, which it is. Perfect. So let's go ahead and throw that back in there. Throw this back in here. Boom, boom. And then these can go right here, and that chest can go there, and the mega torches can go there. So I am completely full on just junk. Which, ooh, I need to go check my tracks to make sure that they're still producing, because I don't think they are. I'm very confident. Almost, actually, I know I ran out of iron. Yeah. We have 4,855 track. I ran out of iron. 7,000 slab. So let me grab some more iron. And throw that in there. Wait. Why did that stop? Ouch! Why did that stop? Has 2 emerald upgrades. What is... Incomplete track. Yeah, I know. I don't understand how that became incomplete, but okay. We'll fill this up regardless to make sure we keep making track, because I'm going to need like 10,000 track just to get there and back, like from here to my chest. So it's going to be quite a long journey. And while I'm here, actually, I'm going to empty all of my iron that I got, which is right here. Throw all that down and throw that in here. There we go. We have 2,916 blocks of iron. Wow. I don't think we're going to be needing any more iron anytime soon. But also, you'd be surprised. Be very surprised at how much iron you can go through. I didn't have any cobble deep slate, and I didn't have any cobblestone on me. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to throw this in here. Which I should have just did that from the backpack to here, but I did not. Now we have 3 more slots. So let's go ahead and go back up here and fix the water problem. The only problem the only thing I don't like about this contraption, this train drill thing, is the fact that I have to keep running all the way up here in order to clear water and stuff. But that is a very small price to pay in order for me to actually get this done in a very efficient and nice manner. So let me go ahead and kill these skeletons. Come here, you son of a gun. Yeah, you did. Another one? Yeah, you did. I'm trying to build infrastructure here. Come on. Oh my god! What? Why is there just a creeper party? What is this? Okay. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to take this off and I'm going to actually place that down, pull the bed out, and sleep. What is this? Roadkill? Run over run over an enemy with your train. Cool. It's a hidden achievement. So I can grab this, put that back on. So hopefully those creepers will stop being so hostile. No! Oh. Well, there's a hole I gotta fix. Yep, they are all over the place. Pick that up, and then come over here, get this creeper. No, there's another one behind me. What is with these spiders? It's daytime. Why are you attacking me? Brother, this has turned into a nightmare. Apparently... Oh, he killed me. He killed him for me. Thank you. There's so many mobs! And there's so many ferns! Come on. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully I have cleared the way now for... Get out of the tree. And die big. Not like I needed to do that, but I wanted to. Call me inhumane. I don't care. That's not where the water was. I don't know where the water was, so I'm going to come back. Why is there a creeper in here? Come on, dude. Ooh, that's a pretty fish. What is this? Oh, flies. A flying fish. Makes sense. You can just explode. Didn't really do anything. I just didn't want it to damage my blocks. So let me go ahead and figure out where this is. Let's see. I did put the sand on any, so I can go ahead and throw all of this in here, which I don't have any room for that. So do I have any arrows? I do. And the wood is just going to go in there because we're going to get some wood anyways. So 3 pieces is not going to be a deal breaker. So I want sand, and then I can just do something like this. I want it to be on any. Just like that. And I'm going to die, so let's get out of here. Oh, okay. I went the wrong way. Ow! Let me eat up, even though I don't need to. Okay, okay. Go ahead and place that there, place that there. That should be taken care of now. That's taken care of. That is taken care of. Oh my gosh. This is proving to be difficult. There's magma, huh? Okay. There we go. Place that there, just like that. I am drowning again. But I'm so close to being done. So, get out of here, cockroach. Okay. Okay, come on, come on. I'm gonna drown again. Oh, the joys of water. The joys of water. Place that there, place that there, there. And then just like that, and like that. So all I have is a little bit left. Place that there, place that there. So that is done. There we go, and is that it? I think that is it. Yes, 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 it is. So go ahead and turn that off, throw that in there, and then come all the way back down, and let's see. Oops, I got stuck in the water. Let's see how many blocks we have missed in the meantime of digging this out. Come all the way down. Yeah, this is a long tunnel. Like I said, if I tried doing this by hand, this would have been a absolute nightmare. Thank you for guarding my train. Thank you. I appreciate you. And now you just walk away. Like nothing happened. Do I need to assemble the train? Okay, and that is off. Turn that back on. And now let's go. But yeah, we are flying through here. I mean, we're going so fast that we actually beat the water back up before it came all the way down. Okay. So there we go. Now we are digging the sand, as you can see, and I am allowing more water in. Fudge. Can I not go any further? Can. There we go. I don't know what's... Is it because of the water? I mean, I'm trying to move. But I can't. We're going to back up a little bit. We're not going to go all the way back down this time because we don't need to. We're just going to back up to a point where I can actually get out and go around this. So, like, right here. I can get out and go around this. So, like, right there. If I stop it right there. Get out. Oh, seeing this at an angle is so weird. Because you don't see that in Minecraft. That's so weird. Alright, let's go fix this real quick. So, okay, there's another creeper. You know what? Come in the water. Come in the water. Come in the water. Perfect. So, let's... Was that it? Just the one source block that I missed? I certainly think so. And then I wonder if this is messing with it. That would make sense. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's fix that, which that's actually going to get mined. So let's do that. And then there we go. So let's go back down here and grab the train again. Here we go. Okay. Getting quite a few, well, quite a few. It's getting a few blocks that we missed. Okay. Get him. Okay. What is going on? I don't like the fact that he's on here with me. Because, yeah, he is killing me. I guess that is a big downfall, too, is it's... Because this thing is an entity, zombies, just mobs in general can clip through it. But I guess that's okay. What is going on? Are we taking a long time because we're mining an ore? I think we were mining that copper. I think that's why it was taking a long time. What are we mining now? I can't really see what we're mining. So I'm just going to keep pressing W and hopefully it gets through whatever it's mining. Which, yep, it did. We're going up to dirt. And, okay, finally got some daylight. Now, I am going to have to back up. And it is nighttime already. So it might be worth it for me to get up here and actually stop before I get blown up. But this is... Come on, come on. Okay, so those trees are gonna have to go. Okay, so unnamed train has made it to the end. I will come up here and I will take a nap again. Just like so. Place that down, place the bed, and bada bing, bada boom. Alright, pick this back up. And go ahead and put that back on. And now we need to fix this with... I didn't sleep in time. For the monsters to not be here. Like this guy. I don't like him. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, you can stay over there. You don't need to. Do I have my bow on me? I don't think I have a bow on me. I have arrows, but I don't have a bow. So we're just going to control this and go back down. Now I do think that that up there is going to be a little bit wonky. Oh, that is a creeper with a backpack. I don't want to do anything with him. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit wonky because that does go like that. Like, it goes off the path and then up. So we are going to kill this creeper here. Or I guess just send him away. He went flying. Oh my gosh. Now let's back this train all the way down. And go for round number 2. And unfortunately, this is the fastest that the train will go, backwards. So, it'll be a little bit of a long trek back, as you probably can see. We don't have that much further to go. And for now, I think I'm going to leave the water flowing just for this pass, and once we get back up there, I will take care of that. I'll just block it up with sand again because I'm not exactly sure how I want the exit / entrance to be looking. So we will come a little bit further back, like right here, and then we will mine out this area here too. Because I do want that to be concave there too. So this whole thing will be concaved. And then it'll be like a, kind of like a tube that just got cut. If that makes sense. But right after we get these few blocks, we will go super, super fast. And we're getting more blocks every single time. So that is nice. Like that, more sand. I wonder if I back up if I'm going to get that sand piece here. Am I going to get that sand piece? You know what I can do? I can lower the speed so that it guarantees that we slow down and we don't clip through any blocks on the way back up. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do the next time I come up, because I'm going to do at least one more pass to make sure we got everything. And then once I am no longer... Actually, oh, shoot. Okay, so we're going to go back and hope that he goes back. Yep. Okay, they just keep going underneath me. Can I please get him? I guess not. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. It's a good thing I'm faster than him. Especially in the water, he can't swim up fast. Alright. Oh, that's partly where the water's coming from. Oh, duh. I'm at the top. So yeah, so we'll get here, and then I will dismount, and then just throw this all into my, or throw my sand here. And then we are just going to completely replace all of this with sand. Just like that. Except this cannot be here. And do I have my shovel on me that doesn't have vein miner? I do. So that is nice. So let's go ahead and place that there. Place that there. Place that there. There we go. That's all nice and taken care of. Place the sand there. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and break this down. And I think I'm going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to redo this bit here. Get rid of that. That should do just fine for that. Not what I wanted. I want the sand to be in my offhand. And then just like that. Cool. And then that should take care of that. So now I have to come over here and take care of this water here. If I just do that. Boom, 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 and boom. There we go. So now if I come over here, take the sand out of my hotbar, or my offhand. I don't need an empty hand to sit down, but I'm going to. just noticed a spot that I missed, so I'm gonna come up here and I missed that spot right there. So I need to go ahead and replace the water with sand. Once I get there, very slowly but surely. I guess since I'm already going up, I might as well get the sand. That'll keep going, and then I can just replace this all with sand. Just like so. And then I can come over here and continue controlling the train. Alright, that was efficient. Oh, you know what the problem is? I should have... No. I did exactly what I needed to do. What I was going to say is I should have dug out one more deeper on the floor, but that doesn't matter because we're going to be replacing the floor with gravel. So, that will be perfectly fine. And while I'm here also, I might as well cut down the trees that are in the way, which again won't take too long. Okay, so you have reached the end, so let me go ahead and grab my axe with vein miner on it. Throw that back there. And then, like, this tree needs to go. Needs to go. This tree needs to go. Needs to go. And is that everything? I think that's all the trees, right? Yeah, that's all the trees, but that's not necessarily all the leaves. So we'll come back later for all of that. No, I just need to get this. You know what? No. We're going to stop the train, and we are going to pick this up and face it that way. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Aborted. So we are going to go up, and then we're actually going to clear this on the way back down. I don't know why I didn't think about this to begin with, because this is going to make it so much faster going down. Okay, and we are going to lower the speed. Yeah, because look at that. It just mined out a whole bunch more there that needed to be mined out to begin with. And this is absolutely perfect. Oh, it's mining out a whole bunch more that we didn't get the first few times we went up and down this. So that is pretty good. Is there any monsters behind me? Oh my gosh. No, there is nothing behind me. So that's good. Oh, this hole looks so good. This tunnel looks so good. In my opinion. It might be a little flat on the top versus the sides. Because the top is 5 wide, and then the sides is only 4. But that's fine. I don't think that'll be a problem. And I did it that way so that the tunnel will match the bottom of my ceiling, I guess we'll call it. We missed so many blocks. Oh my gosh. We missed like half of them. I see how far we have until... I cannot see how far we have until we reach the bottom. I don't understand why it's breaking that one all the way up there, but you know what? If it works, then I'm not gonna question it. I'm not sure about why it's making the tunnel jagged like that. Or, not... I don't know what this is doing. I don't know why it keeps making it, like... I'm not sure why it's doing it like this, actually. Well, I guess we will go ahead and see exactly how it looks once it's time to actually place the blocks in. Oh, we got a long way to go still. Let's go ahead and just put that to max speed because this is taking way too long. I might have to go through and do some more work, maybe. Definitely should lower the speed. Back down to something like this, because now it doesn't look right. I don't think. Maybe I shouldn't have raised the speed. Yeah, there's a few blocks that we missed. I hope this doesn't actually mess anything up with the way I want to do this, because it was pretty good beforehand. If it looks all callywhampus, I guess I'll just make the hole bigger and then put the walls in the size of this original contraption. Won't be a problem. It'll be pretty simple. I would like to go a little faster, please. This is like painfully slow. This is painfully slow, but we're close. We are getting close. We're at -6. We need to go quite a bit still. You can see just barely in the corner there that we still have quite a bit to go. You know, I never actually checked to make sure that my audio is being... Okay, it is. Good. I'm glad it still is, because I never checked to make sure that my audio was being captured. And that would have been very, very upsetting if for the past 96 minutes, no one could hear me. Unless y'all don't want to hear me. Do you want me to just be quiet and build? Let me know. I can do that too. I could just completely turn my mic off if you wanted me to. But we are close. This bit right here was real close to my base. We can't quite see it yet. Now, I just hope this doesn't mess up my floor either when I go to transition from the downwards angle into the flat angle. Because that wouldn't be good. But, I mean, the tunnel does look kind of cool with the waves. Yeah, not exactly what I was looking for, but, I mean, it works. We are close. Oh, it's raining. Okay. We're going to do another pass on the way back up just to make sure everything is nice and tidy. Just in case there were some blocks that happened to have gotten missed. Cool. So let me get up. Go ahead and click this and put this back that way. And then go back up. Slow it down. And once we make it all the way up, I can make sure to do another pass all the way down, and then we will turn the mechanical drills off, and then we will just take a pass all the way up to really see how fast train will go up and down this. I think it'll go pretty darn fast. We can't really see up there yet. That's a cool view. That's a real cool view. At least I think it's a cool view. Maybe I'm just a nerd. I might be because I'm just a nerd. Now, I'm going to have to figure out, I think what I'm going to have to do is just make a bunch of deployers to place the blocks that I want to place. I think. Okay, so that is all the way up. We've reached the end of our track. Let me go ahead and get up. Place this, turn this around. And get out of that. And then bring this down. No. Kill the zombie. No, I want the zombie dead. Oh, he's under me. Alright, I'm faster than him anyways, I think. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. We got him. Who said you need swords and axes? I certainly don't need a sword or an axe. Alright, yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. Okay. Couple pieces here and there. For the 3 people watching right now, let me know who you are. I'm really curious. Oh, that bat better get out of the way. And he did not listen. That one didn't listen either. Cool. So that means now it's time to really see what this puppy can do. If I go ahead and turn that back around. Throw that all the way up to the max speed and let's go. I'm still mining blocks? Okay, okay. Oh, this is sick. That is so cool. Oh, shoot. All right, somehow I need to get over there, turn the train around, and then start going again. So what if I just come over here, unload him, and then fly back? You think that's far enough away? Yeah, I think that's far enough away. That's out of render distance. So that means he should be gone by the time I get back, right? Right? Isn't that how it works? Ooh, this rain is not looking good on the YouTube compression side. And go, go, go. Oh, yeah. We are moving. We are freaking moving. Oh, this is perfect, except for when we don't move. But we're moving nonetheless. Oh, sick. Okay, don't run into the other train. Don't run into the other train. Don't run into the other train. Okay, so now that we have this, I need to get rid of some of these cobwebs because I don't want them here. Get rid of that and that, and that, and that, and that, and that one. Okay, pick that up. Is there anything in this? No, there's not. Is there a bed? I don't know why I respawn. I set my respawn there. But that's okay. So now I can go through and like break that block. Break that one. Just do a little bit of tidying up. Where it needs it, where it clips through. Break that block, and that block. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't think I need to do that. Do I? Because now it looks weird. All right, we'll see once we get the straight fill stuff in. So I want to come over here, bring this train over here. And that relocates too far away. So, nope, I want this to be there. Yep, that's what I want. Cancel that. And then hold space to pro... Oh, shoot. Am I going to hit him again? Can I hit him again? Wow, he's taking so much damage. That only took like 47 minutes to kill him. Now I take the long, treacherous road back. Can I change? I can change my hotbar numbers to eat. Hey, it's an amethyst. Or, it's an amethyst. It's a geode. So let me get my bottom all the way back down here. I should, in hindsight, I should have just got off it, swapped it around, and then rode it back down that way. It would have been a lot faster, but I did not do that. So I guess hindsight's 2020. Now, can I approach the station backwards? I can't, so I have to go past it first and then approach. Okay, that is good to know. What just happened? To disassemble the train. Now, I want to come over here and I want to replace all of this with that. Now, the problem is I won't be able to do the track that's directly under, or the blocks that are directly under the track, so I will have to manually replace them. I guess. I don't know. For now, I need to find my rollers. Where are my rollers? Mechanical harvesters. Alright. I could just make new rollers. I don't necessarily feel like looking for them. Yeah, I'll just make new rollers. I only need a couple. So, how do I make them? I know we need crushing wheels. I want these mechanical rollers, which I have enough. I'll make 5 of them because I know I'm going to need them. So it was 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Nope. Oh, wait. Actually, can't place that there. So I'm going to have to get rid of that. 1, 2. And then there's one here, here, and here. So I'm going to need more than 5 rollers. I'll need 1 more. So that is fine. We can make 1 more. Now I can't get to the filter. That's nice. So I want that to be set to gravel. Do I have any gravel on me? Don't have any gravel on me. So let's go ahead and empty my backpack just a hair so that I can actually go grab some gravel. Which, again, I have a lot of to begin with as well. So we're just gonna empty some of this stuff into here and call it good. So we want, the magnet is off. So we want limestone, go bye-bye. The chest can go bye-bye. The 2 barrels, the dirt, the planks, poppies, all of these. I don't know why there's a bunch of iron or stone tools. These can go bye-bye. That can go bye-bye. I can go bye-bye. The slime. That. The flint. That. And that, and those. It would help if I stood in the pile. Alright, that was actually quite a bit of stuff I just emptied out of there. So throw that in there, that in there. Throw the 2 barrels in there because I don't think I'm going to need those. And then I can reorganize that. Throw that in there. Take the sand off. Throw that in there. And then now I need to go get some gravel. So front of chest. I'm not actually sure how much gravel I have. 137 in there. Okay, that's definitely not enough. So let me go back home. Do I have any in this? Might not actually have any gravel, which wouldn't be a very good thing. Where is my gravel? Oh, I bet you the gravel, if I do have any, was in one of those storage drawers that I just threw in the chest here. So if I come back over here, where did they go? Right here and here. No, and what is that? Andesite. Oh, wow. Take those out. Okay. So we are going to have to crush down some cobblestone, which is nice that we have some, but I'm not sure where my box for the gravel went. I can take this gravel and actually throw... Oh, I bet you this was the box for the gravel. I'm not going to lie. I bet you this was the box for the gravel, and then I'm just going to have to throw the... whatchamacallit. No, I don't want sand in there. No. Oh, sand. We're just gonna, I guess, throw you in here. Do I have any gravel whatsoever? Okay, I do have a stack of gravel. That is perfecto. Throw that there. Grab my drawer key and my quantify key. Throw that there. Throw that there. And then throw these upgrades in there. Pick that up. And now, if I release some cobblestone, which I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. I could just take that off of this and continue with my doing it like this. Okay, let me just show you instead of trying to... Oh, that's why, because... Okay, so that makes sense why I didn't do that then. Press tunnels are gone. Okay, that makes sense why I didn't do that. So, throw that right there. So I'm gonna have to grab some brass funnels. Throw that on which one? On that one. So I actually want to turn that into a smart chute if I can. Do I have any smart chutes on me? I have 83 of them. Wow. So there you go. Now it'll move a stack of cobblestone at a time, which is very nice. Oh no, there we go. Oh, why are those crushing wheels not working? Why are... Cobblestone... Oh, I don't actually want that to go there. So if I... For nearest randomized, synchronize inputs... So if I... What if I synchronize inputs? Will that put cobble... Or... Gravel through? That will. So how much gravel do I have now? Oh! Wow! 1,000 already. 1,084. So was it doing 16 at a time? Oh, I have so much gravel on me. Get rid of that, that. And then the cobblestone can just go right in here. And then that gravel, I suppose, can just go back here. Shoot. Contains sand. So that's supposed to be for sand. What does that contain? That contains 16 cobblestone. Okay. So if I just throw that there, that'll go on there. And then now we have almost 4,000 sand, or 4,000 gravel. All right. 5,000 gravel. I think that'll be enough for what I need to do right now, but this will also keep producing as I'm in the area. So that's perfectly fine. We can. It'd be nice if I was in the stack. So let's just grab that much. And then grab that, and that, and that. That is all good. All right, sorry. Throw that there. Oh, no, I want the chutes to be in here. That backpack. Throw that in there, that in there. The arrows can go in there. That can go in there. And the vein miner pickaxe can go in there. I don't need that yet, so that can go there. So let's go ahead and empty out. Actually, I need my vein miner axe so I can empty out the chests again. Need to disassemble the train. And I also need to make sure that this is turned on. Did I not disassemble the train? Oh, disassemble the train. There we go. So that picked it all up. All right, so not a bad little haul. Not 4 diamonds, not too many materials, but not bad. Not bad at all. Place all these in. And the good thing about this is it doesn't matter what like where all of the items are, as long as they are connected to the contraption, whatever you need to use, like whatever blocks you're trying to use, will stay being consumed, I guess is a bad way of saying it, but it'll keep being consumed no matter where they are in the storage system that is connected to the actual contraption itself. Let me go ahead and grab some more gravel. All right, we're going to grab it all real quick before this despawns. 7,000 some gravel. That is perfecto. So then throw this all out. I should be able to throw all 7,000 out on the ground before it gets me a notification, which I did. So perfect. Yeah, this will definitely be more than enough gravel, I think, for what we're trying to do. At least in this small little section, this will be nowhere near enough gravel for what we're trying to do across this entire area. Because it's got to go all the way back down here. And this alone is almost 4,000. It's 4,224 meters, as you can see. But that's 4,224 blocks from where I currently am right here. So that's only one way. I got to go both ways. And by time you factor in curves and bends and straights where you're going parallel with the chest and all that stuff, I'm going to need closer to probably 10, 15,000 track just to get there and back. So that is fun. Which, I'm not being sarcastic when I say that. Like, I actually genuinely feel like that's going to be fun. So, I want gravel. I want clear blocks and pave. Straight fill below. Slope fill. Replace tracks. I don't know what that means, replace tracks. Let's give her a little test and see what happens. Oh, I need to add a... Ah, shoot. What did I just click on? Alright, I'm going to make another roller just because I don't really feel like trying to pick one up. So I should probably make another contraption control as well. Contraption controls. I'm in the wrong backpack, which I needed a button, so a bamboo button will do perfectly fine. What is this? Linked controller. I don't know what that does. Contraption controls, so we will put this one over here for the rollers, and then we need to glue this on, which means we need a glue back. Oh, we only have 13 left on this. It's a good thing we have slime balls. Make sure everything is all glued up. That's okay if that's empty. It doesn't need to be filled in. So technically, we don't even need to fill in this one. Oh, we're going to need to make this one bigger. Yikes, we're going to need to make it one bigger. All right, that'll be for another time. AKA like 10 minutes from now. Okay, and let's see what this actually does. Is this on? They're off, they're on. I can't move. Now controlling, okay. So it doesn't seem to be doing anything, probably because I don't have any track in there. So we're not going to worry about that. And what we're going to do, can I change the filter without disassembling this? I cannot. So I'll have to go back over here and wind this bad boy up, hold space to go into the station, and we've arrived. So I need to come over here and disassemble the train. Disassemble. And then do this to straight fill below. Reassemble. And then I need to... Gosh. Okay, that's off. That's on. Now controlling. Okay, why is it not... Do I need to replace? I might need to replace, but then will it replace the track too? Because if it will, then this won't work. Might... Oh, I guess unless I do it backwards. We have gravel, clear blocks, and pave. I guess we'll try that. I don't know if that'll take away from the... I don't know if it'll break the train tracks. So we will see what this does. Oh, okay. I see what I did. I see what I did. So I am going to unfortunately have to go through and break the train tracks myself after I just placed them all in and pave under them with the gravel. So that is fine, though. That'll just be a couple extra minutes. So I need to disassemble the train, close the window, because I need to come over here and break that. Get out of the way. Okay, clear blocks and pave. And then I need a piece of gravel. How much gravel did we use already? We didn't use any? Or did we already use a stack? There's no way we used a stack. I don't know how much gravel we used because it doesn't seem to be showing up that we used any gravel. Everything is full stacks. Is that not? No, it is not. Okay. That is very, very okay. So now we can assemble the train again. Don't miss my thing. Okay. And now we are filling with gravel. I'm a little interested to see how exactly it's going to work going on the uphill. Exactly how I wanted it to. Oh, and even... Oh, that is perfect. Wow, that is awesome. That is amazing. That's exactly how I wanted it. Now, again, this is going to take a little while, but that's fine with me. That's exactly what I wanted. Ah, shoot. That is a little peculiar. That actually threw the gravel? Do we need to keep going over that? I don't understand why we need to keep going over that. What is down there? What? Okay, what is down there? Nothing. It's just taking a while to fill. I guess we're gonna do this. Because I don't see a better way to do it. Now, is that everything? Yes, except it's not. Because there we go. Now we got it all. And we can even see a pretty decent angle right here. Oh, I like the holes now. You can actually see how far up we are. No, I want that, jeez. Yeah, this looks good. I like how this looks a lot. Except it would help if I had all the gravel in the right spots. I guess we're just gonna have to keep doing this again. Again, I don't really care about how much gravel I use because I can just make infinite amounts. It's not like I have to go out and gather it. So that makes it super convenient. Let's lower the speed down a little bit. So it actually has time to do its job. And let's go ahead and fill that in. Fill that in. I think one more pass, we should have everything filled in that we need to have filled in. All right, there we go. Now, I think this is making it one taller, kind of, sort of, not really. But that's fine. Now, we're definitely going to have to do another stream of this. So, I am very excited for that, actually. I am loving doing streaming so far. It's only my second one, but, man, this is so much fun. I can definitely see why people do it on the daily. And why people want to do it as their job. I definitely might have to go through and clean up some stuff, though. Manually. There are some spots I can see that didn't really take too well to the drill itself, going at an angle. If it was going straight, it would have been perfectly easy. But since it's not going straight, I can definitely tell that it's going to be a problem in some cases. And the fun part about this, too, is we're going to have to do this the entire way. So I'm going to have to build... I don't think I'm going to use gravel on the bridges over the water. I'm not exactly sure on that yet. But I do think that this will definitely look really good in the long run once we have it completed. So, I'm excited. We are making it to the top. We're at 53. So we are almost there. As you can see, and we are there. So, go ahead and just place those. Okay, so now we need to come down here and do just a little bit more tidying up right here. So we'll start like right here. Fill that in. Okay, I think that's all filled in. Yep, that is all good to go. And we are going a little fast, so we're going to slow her down again. Slow her down one more. Okay. I'm not sure why the gravel's not being placed right there on that little flat. Like right here, I'm not sure why it's not being placed, but that's okay. So let's back her up before we get shot too much. And then yeah, we're gonna get shot somewhere. Come on. Just go back under. Go back the way you came. He doesn't want to go back the way he came. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Can we get him? Come on. I'm actually gonna die if I don't get him. There's no real reason for me to have killed him that way, but I don't know, just kind of cool. So let's go all the way up. And let's turn this bad boy around. Let's throw just some gravel here. Just like that. And then let's actually fly away and eat. I can heal up, and then let's go kill this skeleton. Where'd he... Oh, that's a creeper. So many darn creepers around. I don't understand why they're all around my contraption. Okay. Right over here. Yeah, this is the distance that we have traveled. This whole way is my tunnel. And we come back out right here. Cool. Let's see how it looks from this angle. Oh, that looks so good. How are you spawning? How are you spawning? There's a megatorch. Unless the megatorch got broken. I think the megatorch might have got broken. if it did, which I have another mega torch. I don't understand why I didn't place it up here. All right, now we're gonna just run away because I don't want those monsters there anymore. So run, run, run. Run, 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 run. And that should definitely be far enough. Yes, it is. All right. And there we go. Now the mega torch is there, so that won't be a problem anymore. Let's turn this thing around. Let's go down here. Let's make sure this didn't miss anything. I don't know why it's still breaking blocks. I don't think it missed anything. I mean, we are flying, though. Probably a little faster than we should be. But that's okay. We're now replacing this whole bit here up until the end of that train. I guess that locomotive. Yeah, this is how fast it should be. When you're going uphill, apparently it's a lot slower doing stuff like this. Okay, so let's not crash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stop right there. And, oop, wrong button. And let's go ahead and turn this bad boy around. And how much gravel did we use? Oh, we used a fair bit. We didn't. Yeah, there's the mega torch. It did get broken. All right, so let's go and place in a new mega torch somewhere like right there. So now once I unload them, no more monsters will spawn in the tunnel. At least, hopefully. Now, the reason why I said I'm going to need to make this one more bigger is because I want stairs here, but I don't want them to be that close. I want there to be a 2 wide gap and then stairs, so I'm going to have to make this one more bigger all the way around. So that's going to be... That's going to mean I need to... dig this down one more. I can actually get rid of the rollers. Nothing I need. You can just stay alive. You're lucky I'm not in a killing mood. So hold space to approach the station. Alright, so the station's here now. So let's go ahead and disassemble the train. Let's take these Whoa. Take the rollers off. And let's go ahead and add some of these. So that's how it was. So I need to make it one more out. So if I go down one, out one, out one, out one, out one, out one. So it's still for one. Oh, but then now that changes everything. So I'm gonna have to go through and I think make this one more tall as well. I think. Because I want the bottom to also match, but then I want the sides to match. So that means I need to, yeah, that would mean I would need to bring this one here, this one here. So that technically needs to be here. Which is fine, because yeah, it's fine. So that's 4, make that 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that is the way it needs to be. 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 1, and then something like that. I think. No, that's not correct. What did I do? Oh no, this one doesn't need to be here. That one doesn't need to be there. And this one does not need to be there. This can go here. Ah, quick little sneeze break. So let's go ahead and super glue these together, that together, that together, that together, that together, and that there, and then that there, that there, that there. And then I need to break these blocks. So I can go ahead and glue this to that to that, and then that to that. Okay, that was my last bit of super glue too. So I will have to make more super glue. I don't know if that's exactly what I need. We will soon find out. So let's go ahead and assemble the train. Go ahead and turn the rollers off because I don't have them anymore. And then, oh no. I never actually glued those together. So let me go ahead and make some more super glue here. Need me slime balls, and then I don't remember what I need. To make super glue. Slime balls, iron sheet, and an iron nugget. So what am I missing? I'm not missing anything. I'll just make 8 of those. Grab one. And go back. So glue that on. Make sure that's glued on. Okay, so now everything should be good to go. So that's off. That's on. Yes, everything now is all good to go. Oh, is that going to break my mega torch? That is not going to break my mega torch. So I think this is what I want. So let me go ahead and back up and verify this is what I want. Okay. So need block or stair, stair, blocks, stair, stair. Or it'll go stair, stair, blocks, stair, stair, blocks. Okay, yeah, this is what I need. So let me go ahead and just get this done. Hopefully pretty quickly this time, considering we're not mining as many blocks. I don't think we'll have to go as many rounds, but we will go a few rounds just to be sure. Like right there. I shouldn't be missing that. So I'm going to slow this down just another one. Maybe even to 2. It is slow, but this is what I get for wanting to do it with the machine rather than manually. And I'd rather do it this way. It's still faster than doing it by hand. So let me just come down here and make sure again that we've gotten everything. Hopefully, too, going back up this way, it kind of evens out the wonkiness of the tunnel. Because on the way down, the first time, it really made the tunnel look a little wavy. And I don't really like the waviness of it. If I need to, I will make the tunnel even bigger. And then just place the blocks in the same, I guess, shape as this. Now, I'm not exactly sure, too, if the flatness of the roof is going to be a problem. I don't think so. I don't think it'll be as flat as I'm thinking it might. So that'll be good at least. That it probably won't be as flat as I'm thinking. But we'll see. That we will see. I've been streaming for over 2 hours now, and this is going very slow. And the worst part is that I'm gonna have to do this at least one more time for the exit on the other side. I don't think that'll be a problem. Like I said, it's better than doing it by hand. So I'd rather take a little more time to do it this way rather than taking an extremely long amount of time to do it manually. Because this is still faster than anything I could ever do manually. Let's look. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is definitely making it a lot easier for me to see what the final shape is going to look like. Do you guys have any suggestions on what color palettes I should use for the tunnels? Because whatever the color for the tunnel is, I want to continue that throughout the rest of my world, no matter where I am. So if it's something that, like, is completely wild, well, I guess that's what I'm going to end up going with, because that's what y'all picked. Let me know if you have any ideas. Because right now I am kind of fresh out of ideas. Alright, this is painfully slow. Can we go a little faster, please? We literally have gone almost no blocks, and we still have a crap ton of blocks to go. Alright. While this thing does this thing, I'm going to throw some kind of weight down on my W key, and I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick. Alright, this is turning out to not work very well. I don't know what I have that I could use to weight this down. Can I use my Xbox controller? Alright, yeah, I used my Xbox controller. So, I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I have returned. I see we lost our other viewer. That's saddening. Oh well, I guess. He wants to come back. Oh man, let's raise this a little bit more. I am going way too slow. This is just astronomically slow. I don't understand why it's so slow this time. It doesn't feel like it was that slow the first time. I guess we'll find out. Oh, we are going out of render distance now, though. Oh, okay. We can just barely see. Oop. I can't zoom in because my scroll wheel's attached to the speed of the train. You know, that's why it felt like it was going so slow, because it was going super slow. So if we raise this up a little bit, I mean, maybe it'll speed up again. I think this is the speed it's going now. Oh. It would help if I kept pressing W. That's my bad. That is my bad. Alright. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. I should have been going this fast to begin with. More water. Alright, let's get off and fix this once I get past it. Oh, there's so much water that I missed. Oh wait, I missed it because we're at the top. Duh. Oh, it's breaking the gravel. I just placed that. Alright. So now, let's go ahead and fix this again. Do I have any gravel? I do have some gravel. I will have to switch back to the sand. I'm not exactly sure how this is supposed to go, so we will just fill this in and then come back with the train. Now, where are the rest of the source blocks? Was that it? Oh, sick. It's just that one? And then, okay. So that is a problem. So place that in. Place that in. Just like that. And then we want that to be placed. Just like that as well. Place 2 sand at a time, and I'm out of sand. Okay, so that is taken care of. Place that one there to get rid of that water. And then that right there to get rid of that water. Okay, so that is gone, and then we have this bit right here. Alright, so I'm going to turn off the drills. Flip this bad boy around. all the way back down at full speed. We go pretty darn quick. This is lovely, actually. Stop that. And then let's turn this bad boy around again. Turn the drills on. And now we bring that down to like half speed. And then we can... That's still pretty fast. We're going to bring it down to this speed to make sure we get everything. Because as you can see, we did miss some blocks. Yeah, we did miss some. Not a whole lot, though, which is nice. Just the corners. That's okay, though. That's why we do a couple passes. I will say I don't particularly care for all of the tunnel and how it looks, so... I'll have to do some cleaning up myself. But this gives me a really nice base to work off of. And we are at the top again. Nice. And it's not even nighttime either, so that's lovely for once. Alright, cool. So turn those off because I don't want them to run again. Put that... I didn't click that? Click that right there. And then raise that all the way up. And let's go flying. Does it tell me a speed? Probably does, but I don't know where that would tell you. I mean, we are moving. Look at how fast those blocks are going by. And we're home. Oh, crap. That's going to crash. Oh! Didn't crash. Let's go. So what I don't exactly like about how this is these bits right here. Like, why are some of them 2 and some of them 3? Oh, it's because that one was 4. So I'll just go ahead and break these, I think. Or should I... Why am I lagging? Maybe I should leave them, actually. Maybe I should leave them. We'll see with the stairs. But I think for right now, I'm going to have to call it a quits. My brain is a little fried from doing all this, and it's honestly, it doesn't look like it's a whole lot, but these trains are quite mentally frustrating in my opinion. And digging this out literally is taking almost the entire stream. So We will come back to this in another stream, hopefully with a better idea of what exactly I want to do. Because I have an idea to like have stairs here, and then like full blocks, and then stairs again, and then full blocks on the ceiling, and then wrap that all the way around with some kind of like supporting straps all the way around. Excuse me, but I'm not exactly sure what blocks I want to make it out of. I'm not exactly sure excuse me. Gosh. Not exactly sure the distance is. I think I'll start here so that this is nice and kind of even. So we have a strap going all the way around. And then we will probably just continue that in an even distance the whole way on the back wall first, and then implement that distance between each strap on the actual tunnel itself. But you can see that is the shape of the tunnel. It's a little oval, whatever you want to call it. But that's okay. Like I say, I think this is going to look really nice once it's actually finished, and I think it'll look a little more like a circle once it's actually finished. But I'm not exactly sure. Honestly, I might even do strap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so that'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between. I don't know if I could do that. That would be 6 blocks. That means it would be on an even number. So if I wanted to put something in the middle, I'd have to do 2 of whatever that is. All right. Yeah, we'll figure that out in another day. So far, this is everything that I got. Whole bunch of stuff. Again, that's all the gravel, which I could probably consolidate, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I am very happy with this so far. It's turning out exactly how I planned it, in my head at least. So I'm super happy. And the actual platform itself will extend out here. So I have all of this room here to play with, maybe like out to here depending on how tall I make it, which actually will be this tall. So it'll be 2 blocks tall. Cuz I got to have a platform in order to actually get on top of this block or this thing here. So it'll be just like that. Well, not exactly. It'll be something like that. And then if I take... Oh, something I didn't think of. I should place copycat board or copycat steps all the way along here. So that... Nope. Not that. So that when I do go ahead and place one there, it'll be kind of like that, except since that's an entity, it can go right through here. So this piece here will be in this slot right here, where there's nothing. And then it'll just be something like that. But that, again, will be up like this. Like this will be the train. This is what I'm looking for. I just want the most roundabout way of trying to explain that. Boom, boom. All right. Once again, I appreciate all of the support that I have from everyone watching. Derek, that's you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But that will be the end of my stream. I am going to stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at least. Probably around between 4 and 5 o'clock. And it'll be at least 2 hours every time. Every time. So, hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye-bye.